What snakes are mostly looking for is places to hide. Snakes need sheltered places where they can feel safe. And around homes, that's most going to be tall grass, dense vegetation like ivy and really thick leaf litter, um, or piles of rocks or logs or sticks. So sort of natural hiding places are going to be attractive to snakes and give them a safe place to live. Snakes are also looking for food, and a lot of the snakes that most people are worried about eat rodents. And the same types of natural hiding places that snakes like to hide in also make great places for rodents as well. So um, when somebody's looking for ways to keep snakes away from their yard, reducing those natural hiding places are just going to basically make snakes less comfortable and the prey less comfortable, so they're not as likely to be around. We do have almost 40 different species of snakes in North Carolina, and many of those are normally found in neighborhoods and residential areas. So um, focus doesn't necessarily mean you're going to see more snakes because snakes moving around people regardless. But on the rational level, I can tell people that snakes are not interested in biting human beings. Even venomous snakes, they don't want to use their venom on anything that they can't actually consume. And venom is a limited resource. So they don't want to bite, inject them into something that they can't eat, because that might mean that they can't actually subdue prey and have a meal for the next several days. So snakes don't want to bite people. Relocations, there are people who will do snake relocations, but snakes tend to not do very well when they're relocated. So the best way that we can recommend people deal with a snake that they've seen in their yard is basically just to either wait, because the snake is going to move on. They don't stay in one place for very long. So if somebody sees a snake in their yard and they really don't want it there, um, we do recommend just wait for a little bit, because if you check back in a couple of hours, it's likely to have moved on completely on all on its own without any help from people. Especially if you scared it and kind of disturbed it a little bit, it's going to want to go somewhere else. Especially around the house, if somebody has a snake in a place where they cannot let it just go on its own time, like on the front porch, like right next to the front door or something like that. A great way to get a snake to move a little bit faster is to spray it with a water hose, because you can do that at a safe distance. It doesn't harm the snake, but it certainly gets the snake very interested in finding someplace else to be very quickly. So that can be an excellent, humane, and effective way to get a snake to move somewhere else without having to pick it up or harm it.